The shepherd's honesty. Once upon a time, in a peaceful village nestled between rolling hills and lush meadows, there lived a young shepherd named Tomas. Tomas was known far and wide for his gentle nature, hard-working spirit, and above all his unwavering honesty. Every day, he would lead his flock of sheep to graze on the rich, green pastures that lay just beyond the village. One bright morning, as Tomas guided his sheep through the fields, he noticed a small leather pouch lying on the ground. Curious, he picked it up and carefully opened it. To his astonishment, inside the pouch were several gold coins, more money than he had ever seen in his life. His heart raced, and for a moment Tomas wondered what he should do. He could keep the money and use it to buy a bigger house, more sheep, or even take a trip to the distant city he had heard so much about. The possibilities seemed endless, and the temptation was strong. However, Tomas knew that the money was not his. He believed that honesty was worth more than gold, and that doing the right thing would bring him more peace than any wealth ever could. With a resolute heart, Tomas decided to take the pouch back to the village and find its rightful owner. When he arrived in the village square, he called out to the villagers, asking if anyone had lost something valuable. One by one, the villagers gathered around, curious about what Tomas had found. Just as Tomas was about to describe the pouch, an elderly merchant stepped forward. His eyes widened with relief as he saw the pouch in Tomas's hand. "That pouch belongs to me," the merchant said, his voice trembling with emotion. "I must have dropped it on my way to the market this morning. It contains all the money I have saved over the years for my daughter's wedding." The shepherd's honesty. The villagers murmured in amazement at Tomas's honesty. The merchant, overjoyed and deeply moved by Tomas's integrity, offered him a reward. "You could have kept the money and no one would have known," the merchant said. "But you chose to do the right thing. Please accept this as a token of my gratitude." But Tomas shook his head and smiled kindly. "Thank you, sir," he replied. "But I cannot accept a reward for doing what is right. I am just happy that the money has been returned to its rightful owner." The merchant insisted, offering Tomas a generous portion of the coins, but Tomas remained steadfast in his decision. In the end, the merchant, respecting Tomas's wishes, gave him a small token of appreciation, an intricately carved wooden staff, symbolizing the merchant's respect for Tomas's honesty and his role as a shepherd. From that day on, Tomas became even more beloved in the village. People came to him not just for advice on tending sheep, but also for counsel on matters of fairness and integrity. The story of Tomas's honesty spread far beyond the village, inspiring others to live with the same principles. As the years passed, Tomas continued to lead his flock with the same dedication and care. He lived a simple but fulfilling life, knowing that he had earned the respect and trust of everyone around him. And whenever he walked through the village with his carved wooden staff, people would smile and remember the day when a simple shepherd taught them the true value of honesty. And so Tomas's story became a legend, reminding everyone who heard it that honesty is a treasure far greater than gold, and that the rewards of doing the right thing are beyond measure.